See, I have a problem. See, my area here, it's great. We built up an awesome train station, a church, and probably my favorite tree I've ever made. But as I've been expanding, I've started to notice one thing. We're gonna quickly run out of space here. See, when I decided I want to build Western, I needed the right biome, but unfortunately, that means that unless I wanted to be separated by everybody, from everybody, by thousands of blocks, I'm forced to settle in a savanna, this savanna, and it's pretty tiny. See, we've got an ocean to the north, we've got an ocean to the south, we've got a mountain to the west, and all that. We've got a pretty tiny area. I plan to cover those oceans in the future. That's a big future project. So for now, I'm trying to make space with what we've got. So I've been digging away so we have space to do our build today. And I've actually gotten a substantial amount cleared away. Enough for what I want to do today. And also I cleared out a bit of an area where we can eventually expand our train tracks because there was stuff in the way. Okay, we stand here in the middle of my so-called storage room. It's a storage room, just not very pretty. We got sugar boxes, more chests, anvil, stone cutter, for my stone cutting needs. But that's what I want to focus on today. You see, I've always struggled with storage systems. They're not really my strong suit. Okay, I've had very unorganized storage systems in the past. This is pretty organized. Never even built an automatic storage system before, and I don't plan to because it sounds like a pain in my butt. But today, I want to build a storage system because I can't be living in this all season. Bad. I know. That's what we're going to focus on today. We exit my so-called storage room and we go outside and see the sunlight. My friend Ted here, he's been sitting here for a while. I haven't even checked. Shut up. I don't know what he's got to sell. Dude, Ted, you have a small drip leaf. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty good. I didn't know you had that. So I think you should stay here. Yes, Ted, I think you should stay here. That would be good. Ted, I'm sorry, man. I don't have any emeralds on me. Ted, why are you in my window? It's not something you do. Okay, as we go to over here, where I so precariously dug out a lot of space. I dug out a lot of space. Not just because I wanted to. We're going to build something here today. And it's going to be my storage because I was just complaining about it. I want to build a barn for my storage because what better to store your goodies in than a barn? They store stuff. They're barning it all day long. And, you know, you got lots of barns out in the Wild West. So it's pretty perfect. Also, you see you have your corrals. And this is perfect because you have your new animals in 1.21.5. We got wrong button. We got warm cows, warm chickens, warm pigs. I want to make a little ranch area. We get a little thing going. I can't just get these animals out of my butt. And I don't want to travel far away. So I am actually going to head over to my good friend Quick Dash's base because he sells each one of these animals for $1 block each, which is a pretty big price. But you know, I'm an outlaw. I can do a little meandering. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. But we're gonna go buy those pigs, cows, chickens, and then we're gonna bring them over here. Let me go head over to Quick Dash base. Now, before we build this barn storage thing, I want to explain a few things. I can't explain everything because it's a pretty large build, but I'll explain some of my favorite parts of this build we got here. So it's a barn, it's a corral, we're going to store our stuff. So basically, we're going to have our path here. This is our path leading from town, and we're going to have a kind of framing. It's going to be a post with a bar on top. I don't know how to explain it. It's going to say corral. And it's going to frame our barn, which is just going to be down this little path here. It's going to be at the very end. And I have 2 trees kind of framing the whole barn as well here. But as you go on this path also, there's going to be animal pens on either side. Animal pens there, there, there. And the thing I'm doing with these animal pens here, so as we go to this road, this path we see here, I'm making use of these darker tones to kind of simulate how these wagons are pulling across these paths, and it's kind of wearing down away the grass into the under the mud layer. And we have the darker colors near where the wheels are going to go. So I really like that. But also, I want to work something else in here. So as you get here, you get your wagons going across here. But in our animal pins, I want to work with a kind of different gradient for our path. So we start with our dirt, and we go to dirt into coarse dirt. This dirt isn't just regular dirt. It's gonna be a path block. So you have your path block, and this is kind of where the dryness comes in. So these animals are eating up the grass, and it's not fully there anymore. It's dried up. It's not. It's been eaten. It's dead grass. So you have this grass, and it fades really nicely into rooted dirt and then into coarse dirt. And you'll see we're gonna have patches of that all around. You can also mix up some hay bales. So I don't know where I put the hay bales in here, but you put some hay bales in the ground. Also have some coming out of the ground. You're gonna see that. That's gonna look real nice. This is we're gonna be in our patches where our animal pins are. That's probably one of the main important parts of our build here. For our barn, we're using similar techniques to the church. We're not using as much signs here. I use here and there to blend textures, but mostly with your barns here. I'll throw a couple of images of inspiration I've seen. You got Red Dead Redemption 2 again, of course, but also just regular barns because barns are everywhere. I even have some barns from. I went went and touched grass, took some pictures of barns. Those are really nice as well. But mostly you got vertical beams here. That's pretty important. So we're not using signs because those are more horizontal beams. We're doing vertical beams. And then that's basically it. With a barn, the silhouette is pretty important because they got some unique shapes most of the time. So you'll see that as we build it, as we get along here. Maybe we do it in sections. We wait to build the trees until afterwards. You'll see. But also we got some Wild West themed stuff here. We got the water tower over there. You can't see it from here. But I'm throwing a little Wild West windmill because those were very important as well just to generate some self-sufficient power. Just a little bit here and there. You know, the town needs something. So I think we should go ahead and get this barn built. I'll go in more in depth afterwards when you can actually see the build. Let's go ahead. Let's get this barn built. Animals, it is time to come to your new home, and you're going to behave so well. That's all you do. You behave very well, and you don't do anything different. Because why would you do anything different in the presence? No, of Hefty Dude. Hefty Dude, where did my... No, okay. Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. You come here. And then the pigs need to get their booties over here as well, because I can't be dealing with this. Okay, this is what I was talking about with my pastures over here. Let me figure out where to put my piggies. My piggies go in their pen, and the cows go in the other pen. That's all I know. That's a chicken coop. I stole some design elements from my good friend Quick Dash because I thought this chicken coop looked sick. Got a little railways for the chickens to step on. I think my piggies will go in here. So let's just go piggies. Piggies come here. Okay, you come here. Okay, no. Yep, yep, yep. And then cows come out here. Yes, perfect piggies. And then this is what I was talking about with my pins. You see this dry grass, how it transitions into rooted dirt and coarse dirt, and then into our darker path. And it kind of blend the transition. You've got your grass, you've got your leaf clutter. It works all very well. But we have our animal pens built up. They got one over here for the future, maybe sheep. If this is sheep, that's all gonna have to be grass, so they have something to eat. I don't really think I'll have a need for sheep, so. Also, I need to get some chickens in there. Need my chickens. Chicken, do I have any eggs? I swear I had some eggs right here. I don't know where my eggs are. We'll get them in there later. We got all those goodies built up, but this is where my barn's gonna go. So I got a little bit of the floor built up. More's coming. This is where my floor go. I'll have a tree there, a tree there. I'll have some smaller trees here and there. Call me Dr. Seuss. The way I'm coming up with these bars. Listen, I could go so far. My bars are up high. And my bars are way higher because they are fire. I'm a knight and you're my squire and I'm freestyling. Let's get started with the barn. Let's continue now. Let's go. I got chickens and they're very loud. I need you guys to be quiet. But you guys are making me eggs. That's very lovely. Why are you looking at me? So yeah, we got chickens in this corral area. I tell you, I'm very proud of this corral area. It just feels very immersive, and I'm proud of myself. You know why? You know why I am proud of myself? Usually, I do my builds, and I'm a lazy bum. I do my builds, and I leave out all the tiny details. So I'm like, do I really want to gather all these little tiny blocks? I'm only gonna need like one or two of. But I'm glad. I'm focusing on the smaller details here. Really putting my time and effort into here to make it immersive, and I think it's turning out really well. Probably saw a lot of the exterior and my dog just barked. Ignoring that. Probably saw a lot of my exterior in my cinematic. So I want to show you a little bit of my interior real quick. We'll go over the exterior in a second. But looking at my interior here, I did not spend yet much time, but I think it's pretty. It's gonna work for what we want. It's really dark in here. Actually got a resource pack. I think it's called the light map. It fixes the lighting a bit. So normally you have your light. It makes lighting more focused, I guess you could say, warmer. So it's just more realistic. Maybe you saw my little bit of cinematic. It helps make stuff more cinematic, I suppose. But when it's dark, it's really dark. That's the only problem. So right here, I don't have any torches on me, but we got all my stone. We got my wood down here. So it's going to be a nice place to store stuff. We also got room up here if we want to expand, not too much, but a little bit up here. That's the interior of the barn, not much. But now let me go over the exterior. First thing I want to go over is this tree. I love this tree. Ben's teachings are really helping me. I'm getting better at making my trees. This tree is pretty freaking awesome. I went with darker palette for the trunk because I didn't want it to blend in with the barn behind. And I'm proud of that decision. I think it looks real nice, especially from over here. Now here, I need your guys' opinion, okay? I need you guys' opinion. We had a tree right there. Where's my hand, by the way? There it is. We had a tree right there, okay? There was a tree right there, and I got rid of it here. I'll show you a picture. It's on the thumbnail. I'm clickbaiting you guys. There's a tree in the thumbnail. There's a tree right there. You guys like that tree right there? Because I don't. I built it there. I had it in my schematic, but I don't like the tree there. You know why? I didn't spend too much time on it. It's a lackluster tree, and also it kind of blocks the view of the barn. I was going to kind of have both framing it. I think just with the one. Leave it kind of bare, you know. We don't want too many trees here. It's not a forest. We're still in a western area. little plains area. So I don't want too many trees. I think I like it without the tree. I'll just ask you guys though. And this is our windmill. I had Carson help me, and he helped me with the train station interior, and he helped me with this windmill here. We come up with the design for this top part. So thank you, Carson, for that. It's a very lovely windmill. You know, we got to get our Wild West windmills in here. Very lovely, lovely indeed. And then I got all these pine trees around here as well. Lovely pine trees. You know, you don't just have like one type of tree in real life. They're usually mixed up. So I'm throwing some pine trees and deciduous trees, all different types of trees in here. And we got this thing I was talking about, corral sign. I have no idea what you call it. There's a little sign entrance. Nah, into here. Yeah, that's what it's called. If you come look at the back, it's pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful back, you know. It's pretty good. Don't look under there. There's lots of places you shouldn't look in here. Pretty bad. I also got that thing. I have no clue what that is. I saw it on a Red Dead barn. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I should put it in my barn. And I'm like, oh no, I'm out of food. I am out of food. Gotta clean out my shulkers there. Also, I gotta move everything in my storage. That's gonna come later. But I gotta go somewhere. Sorry if this editing looks a bit rushed here. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta get this video out. So it might be a little bit rushed. I'm sorry about that. Before we go, I want to come over here. Let me go get some signs. I have 2 new members I want to thank and put in my graveyard here. So first we have, let's construct a little grave here. Oh, that's not how you construct a grave. There we go. First we have Zoltan. Hi. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm going to butcher it. But thank you so much, Zoltan, for becoming a member and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Luna. Oh, hold up. Lunane. Dominus. 2. Thank you, Lunane Dominus 2. I think you also boosted my Discord server, so thank you. Speaking of my Discord server, if you want to join my Discord server and be more inclusive in my community, go check that link in the description down below and join my Discord. Thank you guys so much for becoming a member. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for sleeping, the Doki one. But that marks the end of the video. I want to thank my VIP Half-Doll's name will be on the screen. My biggest supporters, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. See you guys next time on Project Nodenium. Bye!